each space feels so unique and so cool. Like, it is such a cool building. It's hard to wake up, you know. I felt bad because, you know, there were a bunch of people at that tent site, and this is Labor Day weekend, right? And so there's a lot of people pretty much right next to a dude who was camping, and I'm, you know, waking up, packing up my stuff at like 5:45 in the morning, and I know, you know, he's probably gonna sleep until 9. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be quiet. I actually got a shitty sleep last night. I got a shitty sleep, and you know why? It's because my mind is still on that Karen from yesterday who was yelling at me, telling me to get out, kicking people out of a PCT water source, and refusing to share a PCT water source with other people. Listen to me, I'm still upset about it. The plan for today, okay, we are like 14.1 miles from the campsite, and we're like just a little tiny bit farther than that to Timberline Lodge. And because in the last 2 days, I have hiked almost 30 miles each day, I'm going to be arriving at Timberline Lodge a lot earlier than I thought. Remember, I have a reservation for the all-you-can-eat buffet tomorrow, and I'm going to put a hurt on that buffet. I have an 8 a.m. reservation, so I have plenty of time to sit down and enjoy my all-you-can-eat. Because I'm coming in early, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to do a food resupply. I'm going to try to down at government camp. So I'm gonna head down to Govey. There's like a shuttle, so that tomorrow that'll make sure that I get out on time tomorrow. Like basically that means that like after the buffet, I can just kind of scoot out whenever I want to. It's gonna be a hard climb though today. We're going up Mount Hood. I am very excited to see Mount Hood. So today it's like basically a straight uphill, including a bunch of very steep parts as you're climbing up towards Timberline Lodge. So it's gonna be short. This could be tough. It's about 6:45 a.m. I'm like less than 1 mile in. Check out Mount Hood. It is so amazing this morning, like in this sort of soft glow of the sunrise. We're gonna be up there. We're gonna be, I think Timberline Lodge is like right up just below the tree line somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. You can see the route, that's where we're going. Skiing like across a valley that goes down and then back up, but I know at least the trail that I'm gonna be on today, there's no real down part. So just beautiful. I didn't think that we were gonna get that full frontal reveal of Mount Hood so early this morning. Very, very cool. Very inspiring, and just you know, yeah, just reminds me of why I'm here. All right, it's 9 a.m. I'm like 9 miles in. I'm making really good time this morning. This is, I think they call it Barlow Pass. This is, I guess, Highway 35 that runs through here. The cool thing is I remember seeing this. Like I drove like my car actually like in both directions on here, and there's a little sign that shows the PCT. We now crossing this road are about to start our final monster climb up Mount Hood to the Timberline Lodge. One thing I really need to do is get water. I have been sipping on water today. I've only had like 1/3 of a liter for the whole day. I mean, I'm 9 miles in, and now I'm about to start this climb. I have almost no water left, so I really need some. It's 10 a.m. I'm like 11.5 miles in, and we were crushing it today. Even on an uphill, even when I cannot make good time at all because I am picking so many blueberries. This is just Blueberry Hill right here, Mount Hood. We're climbing up Mount Hood. It's been a climb the whole way. These blueberries are amazing. Like I literally cannot stop picking them. Every once in a while you come across like a bush that has just the big ripe ones, and I just have to stop. I'm not gonna leave this spot until they're all done. It's 11 a.m. I'm 13 miles in. Just check out this vista of Mount Hood. Absolutely stunning. We're up there now, like on one of these ridges here of Mount Hood, and we're gonna be continuing to climb up and up until we hit Timberline Lodge. It's only a couple more miles, but it's been a big climb this morning, and you can see how far away we were just this morning, and now we're right up here looking directly at Mount Hood. It's an amazing mountain, and look at all these glaciers up here. Really, really cool. Yeah, man, this is a tough climb up Mount Hood. I'm sweating bullets. It is Labor Day, and look at how many cars are in the parking lot over there at the Timberline Lodge. We just crested this little hill and we can see it. There's like a big kind of canyon in between. It's a lot of cars. Everybody's I guess getting in for the lunch. I am here so much earlier than I thought. I could literally, you know, go straight to the lunch here. I wasn't expecting to get here until tonight, and I did whatever, 2 like 30-mile days back to back. No rush for me. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna enjoy my time at Timberline Lodge. It's 11:30. It's like 14 and a half miles in. I am at my tent site. It is the coolest tent site. So first off, this way, I don't know if you could really see that, but that's Mount Hood, and it's a good view. And then secondly, I mean, you look at this like amazing flat, like little tent site here, which is where I'm going to pitch my tent. But anyway, right down there is Timberline Lodge. So I'm going to pop the tent. I'm going to Timberline. I'm going to start the charging process, and I'm going to figure out how to get down to Govey, down to Government Camp, which I think is a cool name for like a town. But I need to do a food resupply, and it's been very hard to figure out details about this alleged shuttle, this mystery shuttle that exists, and it will take me down the mountain, back down the mountain to Government Camp. It's Labor Day at Timberline Lodge. I just got here. I'm gonna empty all my trash. First thing, I'm gonna charge up, and I'm gonna go check out what this place is all about. Okay, this place is amazing. Like, it is so much cooler than I thought. It kind of reminds me of like a Crater Lake Lodge, right? But it's so much more, it's just so much bigger. It's one of the coolest buildings. It's definitely the coolest building I've been to on the PCT, and it's one of the coolest buildings like I've ever been to. This was built, I think, around 90 years ago. There's all these different spaces inside the lodge. Very different than the Crater Lake Lodge. Crater Lake Lodge was one big open, you know, east to west sort of wing that you could walk down. This, like, you got to like take this little stairway, right? And you're like, what's going on? And then you come into this room that's like 3 stories tall, vaulted wooden ceilings, like fucking view of Mount Hood. Like, everything's hand carved, all this wood. And then to get to like the Blue Ox bar, like you go down into the basement, you crawl, you know, you're going through like these kind of archway things, and then down even further into this little bar. I did have a beer, and each space feels so unique and so cool. Like, it is such a cool building. I ran into a buddy who said that that the shuttle runs all day to Government Camp, and I'm gonna go see if I can get on that bus. Hey, it's 3 o'clock. I'm sitting here. I just got my my food resupply done down in Govey. I'm gonna head back like right now to Timberline Lodge. Yeah, I'm feeling a little tired, very hungry, and also kind of thirsty, but I'm heading back to Timberline Lodge right now. There's a bus. Like, we've been taking the bus. I've taken the bus everywhere on this whole trip, but yeah, we're taking the bus, the Mountain Express, back up to Timberline.